That was a little weird, the whole situation with Inigo and Langley, that strange man that lives alone in that cabin. Especially when he believed that he was the most important person in Inigo's life. But it was worth it in the end because now I have the ability to summon Inigo whenever I want. Though of course he has to agree to it. Now we'll never be separated when I need his help again. Though I don't know what to make of this Doomstrider thing. It's not enough that we have Alduin the dragon trying to take over with his dragons, and Harkon trying to make it an endless vampire night, but now we have this Doomstrider person or creature that also wants to do something terrible to Skyrim or all of Tamriel. I suppose the Dragonborn is never safe to relax. Once one threat has been removed, another one or two shows up. For a hero, it is never-ending. How did the champion of Cyrodiil handle the Oblivion Crisis? Or the Nerevarine? Or Ysgramor for their troubles they fought and defeated? I suppose I'll be doing this to my death then. Heroes don't get old and die, they just die. So what does that mean for me and my family, whom I hope to have Serana included one day? Well, we'll need to look into this vampire thing. Maybe after Harkon is defeated. As it is right now, that is the most important thing to do. Harkon must be stopped. To that end, we need to focus on these Elder Scrolls. We have to be able to read them, or at least one of them. So we focus now on doing just that. I suppose I might lose my sight doing it, since now it all falls on me, because Dexian is unable to see for a while. I'm not sure why Lucian cannot do it, which would make more sense to me, but Dexian did say that the scrolls are sentient and are leading me to read them. What a funny notion. But, you know, Nirn is full of strange things that many people are not aware of. So maybe, just maybe, the scrolls know of me. They know Torald Jensen and are guiding me through this. Serana is in high spirits. Looks like she's been wanting to say something to me for days now, though I dare not ask her what it is. I'll wait for her when she's ready. I'm pretty sure I already know what it is. I can see it in those crystal clear eyes of hers. I think she's building up her courage and waiting for the right moment. When I was a soldier in the Legion Light Cavalry some years ago now, I always wished that my wife Amelia was not so far away from me. It would be months at a time when we were apart. I wished I could return to her at camp when we came back to it in the evenings. Spending the night in her arms was always preferable to spending it alone. Her touch, her kiss, and her presence was always comforting. All was good in the world when we were together. Now I sort of have what I wanted back then, though Serana and I are not intimate with each other, besides a kiss a few weeks ago. But much more is coming of that, I'm sure, and I am sure she can see how I feel about her in my eyes as well. So, having her at my side while we adventure is a great thing. Though I do have to worry extra about her coming to harm. But my experience with losing my wife when I wasn't there taught me that it can still happen even if she's supposedly in a safe place. At my side or far away, it makes little difference. But maybe being at my side, I can help protect Serana. However, things are different though with this vampire woman. Serana, unlike Amelia, is a very good mage and not bad with a blade. We have fought side by side for months now. I trust her abilities in combat. Amelia was shown the basics but had no experience. Serana is a vampire, mage, and warrior all in one, and is very experienced. And when things do happen between us, it will be what this Nord really desires right now. Love. We all seek it. Well, those with a soul do. It was ripped out of me over 2 years ago, and I think that love between Serana and I will be able to fill that painfully empty spot within me. I will never forget Amelia, and especially little Salonia. But with them gone, that doesn't mean that I have to go too. I'm still alive, and I look forward to finding the love that I want, that I need. Otherwise, why bother with life? Love is everything, and I have a lot of life left to live. Alright, we're going to focus on doing this moth priest business, which I am not exactly excited to even attempt. So southwest of Helgen is a glade called the Ancestor Glade, and apparently there's supposed to be a moth priest's knife down there. So we're taking the carriage down to Falkreath, which is a short while west of where this knife is supposed to be.
Just sit back. This won't take long.
Cold to warm. Well, all the guards coming in at once. What's going on with that? Yes, I know I look different. I don't like the mask. I hate having to take it off whenever I'm speaking to someone. I think I can get used to this. But, at some point we're going to be looking for, at least for myself, better armor than this. Magnus is going down. That's right. Everyone but you, Serana. What is that? Guess I'm just a little sensitive to loud noises off in the distance. Do you hear that drum beat?
Are you all right?
So apparently since the, that was disgusting.
Phew. Carry on then, I suppose. I thought you were having an episode.
No, all is well here. Inigo!
Oh no. Is this gonna happen the whole trip?
You're a very strange man. But I suppose it is good that you can amuse yourself so easily.
Alright. Well, better to have some amusement for yourself than be bored and not want to leave home. And all the traveling we do. What am I going to say? Yes, oh yes, since the raid on Whiterun by the Stormcloaks, things have been heating up out here. Not just war patrols, but fighting and skirmishing has been happening all over the place. You may hear things off in the distance. You may see more battles. But General Tullius is not sitting on his laurels. I guess he is out there also. Let's just say the civil war is heating up. Alright. Where's this? I keep hearing things about things like that. It's supposed to be up there? Oh, this is not... This is where that Khajiit was. Still have to do the things that she's asked. I don't know why. Up on the mountains, huh? Alright, I think we've got to climb. Perhaps... the best way would be on foot. Wherever it is that way. So you're right in the way, Serana. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. This is too steep. It's almost straight up. Follow me, please. Oh, this is not much better. I remember looking all around for Inigo months ago. Who's down there? Wish I could see off in the distance better. Wherever it is up there. No, I don't think my map is usually not very helpful when it comes to where the paths and roads are. The Shrine of Hircine. Wait, I think yes, I did pass that by a few times. Is it possible? Okay, so Bloodlet Throne, which we have been... Oh. You know, I'm actually very close to where I killed my very own mother. My blood mother. She died right around here. That doesn't help with this Ancestor Glade, though. Located in the mountains southwest of Helgen on the road south... You know what? I think we're going to try going up this way to Bloodlet Throne. Because this way I cannot see it happening. So the only way to do it is go up. So it means going east. And I know there's a path that way. I just don't know of how to get to some glade. Right, let's ride. It's taken a while for us to get up here. I'm not sure how close we are. If we can still even make it. I think we can. We fought so many bandits. Even a group of vampires. Nighttime is not a very good time to be out. We've been up this way before. It's got to be just up here. It was a bit of a difficult fight there for a while. I used up a lot of healing potions. Did we find it? Ooh, is that a dragon? Alright. Is it coming after us or if it's just flying over? Come on, dragon. Didn't expect to run into all of this.
I have no desire to be a meal for anyone. Not even you.
Ugh. I thought we went over this.
You know what? My map says that there's a dragon place right nearby.
Ugh. I thought we went over
Inigo,
this.
you're a great guy.
Or cat. But anyway, I've already said that I don't have any interest in sucking up your blood. I'm not the stuff of nightmares.
It's not attacking us. I don't think it even knows we're here.
I look and act normal.
Alright, let's go in.
If our friend here knew...
This is where it is.
Hey. So...
Okay, okay. Whew.
Can we get the talking over with, please? It's time to go in. Don't know what to expect in here. Ancestor Glade. I'm sure we have the right place. Weird to go into a cave for a glade, but I guess the glade is...
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are going to have some words when we get back.
Well, it's full of trees and stuff. I guess if I was to live in a cave, I'd want a cave like this. Got a glade in it. Hanging moss. Careful, this, I can see there being things living in here, so watch out. Did I turn us around? I think I went a weird way in here. At least it's warm. Oh, this is nice. How could you not want to? It almost reminds me of the Gildegreen cave. Or Eldergreen.
If only we had some way to decipher the runes on that lexicon. The secrets of the Elder Scroll would be ours to read without fear.
Wow.
Perhaps one day.
Look at this place.
I know it's,
Sorry.
No one's been here in centuries.
it's beautiful in here.
I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's almost like it has its own little Gildegreen.
This must be the place.
I think so. Though I don't trust that it's not free of dangers. There's steps in here. It's not completely natural. There's stones. Let's go look this part. What is that glowing blue thing? Oh. I don't know what these are. Are they like wisps? Sometimes you see the wisps down in Cyrodiil. These look a bit different though. They're not attacking us, so... What exactly is this? Is this what we came for? Doesn't look like a knife.
Well, we got the knife.
That's a
now
knife?
all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees.
Canticle trees. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Where the moths are supposed to come and... Oh, these are moths? This is a beautiful place. I don't really won't take any more moths. Is this the canticle tree? Right. I forget the exact instructions, but that's why I said that he should follow along with us even if he can't see. So I'm to take bark? Okay, now I know why it's shaped like this.
Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would.
Alright, moths. What am I supposed to do? Dress up like a female moth to attract all the males? Come! How does one attract moths? It's not something my auntie had ever told me about. I don't think she's ever seen an Elder Scroll, but if she did, she never said anything. Am I supposed to pluck the moths?
Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to...
What?
glimmer.
I was gonna say glow, but no. Come on. I'm not glowing. Maybe it's just that you're in love with me. I'm here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
Track? Am I supposed to walk around? Maybe I to go to the other ones? Alright, moss. What are you? Kinda pretty. Where the moths are, I go. Come on, moths. More moths here. I'm supposed to have a swarm of you. I don't see moths. There's... I don't think moths would like the water, though. There's fish in here.
Mind you do not drown.
Maybe I have to go up there. Attract a swarm of moths. Maybe I'm supposed to smear nectar all over myself, but no, this seems to be working. Huh. How many more moths do I need?
Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Oh, okay. Read the scrolls. I might not be able to see forever after this. I'm going the wrong way. How come, Lucian, you're not saying anything? You know what? I want to look at you.
Nervous?
Yes, this may be the last time I get to see you.
I'm working on it. I'll figure it out soon. I hope.
I will cross my fingers and try to stay near water.
Lucian?
Hi!
Nothing to say, huh?
Let's get moving.
Alright, let's try reading one of the scrolls. Right here. I don't know how well this is going to go. Well, first I have to find it. Where did I put it? Okay. I've got 3 of them here. Sun, Dragon, and Blood. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to... Sun, Dragon, Blood. Blood. I'm now standing in a column of light which appears to stretch into the sky at the center of the Ancestor Glade. According to Dexion, that's the Moth Priest, I've completed the ritual of the Ancestor Moth and can now read the Elder Scrolls. I'll need to begin with the Elder Scroll I obtained from the Soul Cairn in order to decipher the location of Auriel's bow. Blood. Here goes nothing. Ah! I'm seeing lines. Brightness. Looks kind of like a map. Oi. Oi. Serana, hold me. Just for a second. My eyes feel like I've stared at Magnus for about 5 minutes straight. Ow. Hey,
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Well, I was pretty white before that, but... it felt strange.
I could see it in your eyes. You looked 1,000 leagues away. What about Auriel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
I believe it's in a place called Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
The scrolls gave me its exact location.
Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
Well, he's been sending his vampires after us. But, who knows if they haven't reported back to him even though we've defeated them. What do you know about Auriel's bow?
Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one. Lead on.
Oy. I kinda just,
I love you, Dragonborn.
What?
So,
Really?
where are we off to now?
You actually said the quiet part out loud? About getting touchy? I suppose I'd be in the mood?
Knew it. Just let me know when you'd like to cuddle.
Well, we've been spending nights near each other, but I haven't made a move, of course. I think now is the time just to, maybe get a bit cuddly. Okay, I want to wash my eyes. In fact, I want to watch everything about me. Wait, do you guys sense something nearby? We've got vampires, vampires. Looks like maybe a vampire ancient with them. Sure, is that the gargoyle? Nice outfit. That was a bad bad. Bad shout.
Done and done.
Sorry.
Who's there?
Got more. How did they know we're here? Sorry. I just want a bath. Something every Nord needs to do once in a while, you know. Oh, you brought this one back, did you?
I'm glad we're together.
I don't know what to say to Serana. The last time I said I love you was before... was when I saw my wife last. Okay. This looks nice. Just want to bathe myself. No more vampires. Especially wipe my eyes. Serana, your thing is whistling. Maybe it used to do that in life. That's disturbing, Serana. Yuck. Alright, I should take something. This is not the first vampires we've fought tonight. There. The last thing I want to do is become a vampire. How do we get out of here? Now, what happened to Dexian, I'm a little worried is going to happen to me. Because, well, he said he didn't prepare himself properly. Maybe I did. Well, let's just say I don't want to lose my sight and be blind for a while. It didn't happen right away to him. It happened after. And he said it should go away, but... who knows if he still has the same eyesight now. Or he will have the same eyesight he used to have. Back out into the cold. You know, one day I want to figure out a way to make dragonbone armor. We've come across a few suits of them, a few pieces. But the full suit of dragonbone armor... oh, that might be good. Somebody had a camp right here. You know what, let's take the venison shop. This probably could be a hunter's camp. Snowberries. Pretty small. Well, there's a fire going here, so why not? Can the tent fit? I make the tent. Put the tent down here. Should fit. I might have to back up a bit. Watch where I am. Oh, oh, the gods! I think I put out the fire.
My friend. A dragon? No, my imagination.
No, no, no. Actually, there was a dragon here. It wasn't right here. Where was it? It was down a bit. No, it was right here. What am I talking about? We were right outside the Ancestor Glade, but it's gone. Maybe the dragon came and ate the people that were here. You know, the last thing I want to do is wake up to have a dragon stick its head in here and breathe fire on us. That would be actually the worst way to ever wake up, I can imagine. Alright, time to sleep. At least I can still see your pretty face. Well, I don't have, another book. I do have books, but... What is this Adonto's book? Olaf and the Dragon. Adonto Leotelli. I think this is just talking about the story of... yeah. Well, you know, might as well read it. I really would like to have... what's that book series that I was reading? Apparently there's 5 books. I've only had 3. And I haven't found the 4th and 5th one. So I might as well just read this one. Olaf and the Dragon. I thought I read this when I was young. One of the more colorful legends in Nord folklore is the tale of Olaf One-Eye and Numenix. Long ago in the First Age, a fearsome dragon named Numenix ravaged the whole of Skyrim. The dreadful drake wiped out entire villages, burned cities, and killed countless Nords. I'm pretty sure I've read this. It seemed that no power in Tamriel could stop the monster. This was a troubled time in Skyrim's history, for a bitter war of succession raged between the holds. The Jarl... sounds like now. The Jarls might have been able... well, not... kind of... it is a kind of succession, because he... Ulfric killed the king. I don't know. It is and isn't. He just wants to be High King. But it's not a succession war where a bunch of people fight over who gets to be the next king. There was a High King, and he went and killed him, and then... well, he wanted to become... because of that, he wanted to become the High King. The Jarls may have been able to conquer the beast if they had worked together, but trust was in desperately short supply. A skillful warrior named Olaf came forward and promised to defeat the beast. In some accounts, he is the Jarl of Whiterun. In other versions of the legend, Olaf promises the people of Whiterun that he will capture the monster if they will name him Jarl. At any rate, Olaf ventures forth with a handful of his most trusted warriors and seeks the beast out, eventually finding Numenix in his lair atop Mount Anthor. Needless to say, it's an epic battle. If I'd read this recently, please forgive me. First, Olaf comes at the dragon with his axe and shield. Some variants of the legend say that Olaf and the beast battled with blade and claw for days, but were too evenly matched for either to gain an advantage. Most accounts hold that Olaf, perhaps frustrated that his weapons are completely ineffectual against the dragon, finally casts them aside, giving voice to the rage that has been building within him. Olaf unleashes a terrible shout. Here again, the stories diverge. Many accounts hold that Olaf did realize he possessed the power of dragon speech, while others suggest that he had long possessed this gift, but wished to test himself against the dragon in martial combat first. Virtually all variations of the legend, however, agree on what happened next. Using the awesome powers of the dragon language, Numenix and Olaf engage in an epic shouting duel atop Mount Anthor. So forceful are their words that they are set to shatter the stone and split the sky. Finally, Numenix collapses from a combination of injury and sheer exhaustion. Somehow, and this detail is conspicuously absent in virtually every account, Olaf manages to convey the dragon all the way back to the capital city of Whiterun. And I think he's still alive, too. I don't think that's possible. The people of Whiterun are suitably impressed with Olaf's hostage. They build a huge stone holding cell at the rear of the palace, which they rename Dragon's Reach. This enormous cell serves as Numenix's prison until his death. Olaf himself eventually becomes the High King of Skyrim, putting an end to the War of Succession. Presumably, his great deed made him the only leader upon whom all the people could agree, and so the land once again has peace. As a visitor to Skyrim, I find this tale both fascinating and highly entertaining. It is one of the most celebrated legends of the Nords, and one can easily understand why. It's a story of surpassing heroism in which a resourceful and worthy Nord does battle with a truly terrifying adversary and emerges victorious by yelling him into submission. The only way in which this could have been even more of a Nordic tale would be if Olaf beat Numenix in a drinking contest. The legend is not without its doubters, however. The bard Svafnir, who lived during Olaf's reign, wrote and performed an alliterative verse that challenged Olaf's version of events. Enraged, the High King threw the rebellious bard, I have read this, in prison and destroyed all written copies of the verse. How I would love to lay hands on a copy of that verse. I admit I am immensely curious to know what assertions Svafnir made about how excuse me, Olaf really defeated Numenix. There are a few ancient bard texts that provide one possible answer. These tomes suggest that Numenix was partially foul-tempered because he was extremely old. In these accounts, the dragon spends his final years terrorizing the countryside before flying off to the top of Mount Anthor to die in peace. When Olaf finds Numenix, the dragon is too weak to defend himself. Olaf and his men capture the beast without effort, but decide to take advantage of the situation by fabricating a heroic tale. It is worth noting that all of Olaf's warriors who were said witness to the duo went on to become wealthy leaders during Olaf's reign as High King. However, it is equally likely that Svafnir had some grudge against Olaf, and his scandalous verse was an attempt to damage the High King's reputation. Alas, we will never know. I leave you now, good reader, with this gentle reminder. A good historian must remain impartial and consider all points of view. Time has a way of distorting our record of events, so the closer you can get to the original sources, the better. I'm a little hungry. Just a little. We survived the night. Oh. There's an ice wolf pelt here. Serana kept me a little bit warm for a time. Beef stew. And an ale. Now that's a good meal to wake up to. Look at here. You can see way up there. Tallest mountain in all... Itchy neck. Tallest mountain in all of Skyrim. Not the... all of Tamriel. Not the largest, though. Alright, let's pack up. Princess! I was gonna say, I hope the dragon didn't eat you. Let's go. Okay, where to next? Locate Auriel's bow. The vision provided by the Elder Scrolls seems to indicate that Auriel's bow may be located in a place known as Darkfall Cave, northeast of Markarth, and north of Druidic Redoubt. I should proceed there as soon as I'm prepared if I wish to recover the bow, and stop Harkon from completing the Tyranny of the Sun. Yes, that's a bit of a concern. Where on the map is it showing me? Oh, that's actually close to Dragonbridge. I wonder if we couldn't maybe go to Karthwasten? We have been out here at one point. I forget why we went out there. It's actually close to your home, Serana. So Dragonbridge is a funny place. I may be able to go north and then west along here, right to Darkfall Cave, because this is really rough, and there's only so many paths, and there's rivers and steep slopes. So I think we should go to Dragonbridge and ride north. But for that, I wish I could teleport us. I have to go to Falkreath. You're pretty brave fighting us in the day. One went invisible. It's getting bad. We're being attacked a lot now. This is almost as bad as it was when, in broad daylight, how can vampires survive? These were weak ones. I don't have enough cure disease every time. I'm counting them if they're going to keep happening every few hours. Let's continue. What is happening here? There's not an attack going on, is there? Okay, we go north. Mount. Oh, there's a lot of people here. We go north and then we go west. Thalmor. So, We have to get to this pond. I don't know if we can reach it from here or if we have to go further north. I think we have to go further north. Past these Thalmor. Tempted to ride right over them. Hey, watch out. Thalmor jerks are coming. Maybe this way now? Should be. There's a Spriggan. Why do I have this arrow? I don't want that arrow. Ebony. Got lots of them. Got it. There's another one. There's also a deer over there. Yeah. Your horse, Inigo. What is your horse? Come on, horses. Got it in the butt.
All right, let's do this.
Whoa. They like to drain the life from you, these Spriggans. Ah.
Nice job. Been good?
A little bit of gold. Oh, this is a nice little glade. It'd be nice to have a house around here. Oh, you brought it back. You can bring a Spriggan back. Well, somebody was here collecting, probably alchemy. Ooh, there's a necromancer. Human flesh? What?
Oh, what is it?
Are you okay? Harkon really isn't letting up. I wasn't expecting an ambush back at the glade.
Yeah, I almost thought I lost you for a bit there. I definitely wasn't expecting a fight. And not after, well, you know what I'm talking about.
You okay, Serana? Is the son of Magnus too much for you?
Do you need something?
Can you stop doing that? How...
Okay. So, what do you want to talk about?
Octavius was something of a horn.
How are you feeling about all this? The bow, the prophecy?
Confident.
Remind you of anyone?
I've never felt so determined in my life. And if we can survive the soul cairn, then this should be a walk in the park.
We can do anything.
Unless how far we've come was all because of me, while you just followed. I mean, I am a royal vampire, charmer, alchemist, and mage. Well, you are...
Excuse me, I'm the Dragonborn. I led you and you followed.
I was making a joke.
I know you were.
Ugh. Of course I know what you are, and how you've helped me thus far. But sometimes, you really are just a numbskull. You really gotta work on being able to read people. Anyway, enough of that.
I was
We
playing
gotta
along
go
with your
fight.
joke.
But first...
Ah. We kiss again. You felt to do that right now, huh?
Thanks for helping me keep our spirits up. In dark times like these, a good sense of humor makes all the difference. You are making a difference. For
Thank you.
What now?
Serana, I love you.
I love you too. But now isn't the best time for some cuddling.
Well, couldn't hurt for a moment. And I'm glad you're here with me.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Never saw anything like this back on the island. I'm so glad I left that place.
We're going to have a proper kiss soon. Nord fashioned. Oof. Though I wish you would mount up. Abandoned her horse a while ago in Whiterun. Alright. She's distracting me with all this. I just think about her. Let's make for this pass right here. She could always can make room here on Princess, but then I wouldn't be very capable of fighting on it. Watch out, Fox. Foxes everywhere. Some lonely old cabin. No idea who it belongs to. It's a nice place, though. Whoa! Oh, what is this? Everywhere you can't throw a stone without hitting a Nord ruin out here in Skyrim. Volskig. Looks like there's bandits over there. Come on, let's keep going. We'll stop to fight every bandit. I'd be 80 years old by the time I got to destroy Elduin. Oh, come on. Let's just try to ignore them. This is a very remote... What about another ruin here? It's a very remote place. Like, I don't think these people are a threat to anything. What are you? Oi. Wait, haven't we fought these before? In this area. They're forsworn. I guess this is kind of... Alright, what's with your horse indigo? This is kind of the border into the rift. Sorry, the reach. Between Hafingar and the reach. Yeah, look at the trees. Everything changes here. It's not like this outside of the reach. It's all mountainous hills and rivers and gnarly trees like this. Yeah, so we just passed the point. Keep going this way. Weren't we when we were last out here, we saw... Look. This one is an actual wood elf. She's not weak. Now she's dead. Go diamond ring. One of the nicest rings there is. Last, we did come through here before. Yeah, we saw that orc fort over there. It's close to Darkfall Cave. Maybe we can go up and... You know, orcs have been living here for thousands of years, but Nords have been here for longer. They've been pushed out to live at... Well, not really pushed out. They never were one to live with Nords. Neither side one to live with the other. But there aren't many here. They live in these forts. And they worship Malakath. Sometimes they're friendly, sometimes they're not. It's hard to say. I don't see a single orc. Where's the entrance to this place?
Halt,
Oh.
Outlander.
There's the
The
path.
Code of Malakath. This stronghold belongs to the orcs.
Oh, I see you.
Your kind are unwelcome.
I'm just a traveler. So, what is this place?
This is our stronghold. Here, we are free to live as Malakath intended, away from the prying eyes of the Nords. You're not an orc or bloodkin, so stay out. We only help our own.
Fine. Alright then. We're leaving.
Should mind their own business.
Outlanders should mind their own business. Well, at least I know that they're there. For all I know, a dragon came in and ate them all. Burned it down. Well, no, it wasn't burnt down. Helgen style. What we're looking for is nearby. This is really rough country. This always kind of turned me off from the Reach, you know? I heard it's all mountains, hills, and rock. So, not easy to ride a horse through it. Unless you stick to the roads, I guess. Is that a goat? What am I seeing over there? Are those wolves? I think they're wolves. Far off. I think we found it. Darkfall Cave. Now, what can we expect? More vampire attacks? Because how would they even know about this place? It's one thing to know where to go for the months. Where's my love, Serana? There she is. I saw her. Serana! Maybe I can help her.
There once was a hero named Indigo the Brave. He saved us all from many a close shave.
Do you need something?
Just you.
Just you and me against the world now.
Oh, don't
Not
forget
that
the
I'm
two
complaining.
numbskulls here. I guess it could be just you and me like it was when we went into the soul cairn.
So what's next for our adventures?
Ugh. I wonder why it's so difficult to see. So if no one knows about this, and if it's remote, hopefully no one knows. Maybe your father does. Alright, so it's either going to be full of animals, creatures, vampires, or maybe even bandits. Possibly all of them together. I'm surprised there hasn't been bandit clans that have been taken over by vampires. That would be a little too, pronounced, I think. The Jarls would go after that really quick. And so would, Ooh, my visibility left.
Shouldn't we be quiet?
That was my... Hey, speaking of that. This'll help.
Can't it wait?
The vigilance would go after that like you would believe. They'd come from all over Tamriel. No matter who controls the kingdoms or lands. Deal with bandit vampires that are preying on people. Ugh. I just saw a spider over there. Alright. Let's get this over with. Here you go. Yeah. Let's just... Wait, what's past this? Other than not being able to see. Oh, you know what this looks like? A way out. Which tells me this place is going to be quite large and extensive. Oh, so I enchanted everything that I'm wearing, too. So, sneaking is better in these boots. I called it silence. Bows do more damage than my previous armor that I enchanted. Sight and shadow. I don't remember what enchantment I put on it. And restoration makes it easier, less magicka intensive to cast with the cloak. And my gloves, one-handed attacks do more damage. Mourning. For the people that will be mourning the loss of all my enemies I slay with my swords. Locket of St. Jub. I was able to increase its protection. It's considered light armor. Hunter backpack, I've been wearing that for months. Wish I could make it black too. Why can't I have a black hunter's backpack? And the belt. Oh, yes. I didn't enchant this. This one came with this enchantment. Prices are cheaper for me. Like I don't have enough gold. I think I have 108,000 now. I would love to make a dragonbone sword. Ooh. What we got here? Moonstone. Where do we go from here? What's going on? This can't be the whole place. We don't have to jump down, do we? Ooh. I don't... Do we have to jump down? That might be our death. Hold on, before I do something foolish like that... Ah! Alright, that scared me. Scared the gods out of me. Oh, yeah! Close my eyes, close my eyes, close my eyes, close my eyes. Oh, yeah. Hey, still going. Oh. Kill it! Serana, don't bring these back. I'm sorry, Inigo.
Rocks and valleys, crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and monks dwell.
He wants me to die like my uncle did with a heart attack.
I'm kidding.
Spiders dropping down on me, falling to my death into the water. Hey, maybe I've just had enough. No more of this. What? Now? Yeet! Sorry. Where did you even come from? Oops. I didn't mean to do that, Indigo. Sorry. Here. Let's make it better.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
I'm okay with the dark too, but not if there's spiders in it. That just makes it nightmarish. Alright, let's try to kill these spiders. Since they're everywhere. Before they can get to us. Like this one. Yeesh! Die, foul thing! Didn't know where I was. The spiders.
What is it? I certainly would not let
My heart's still racing. Spiders and falling into the water. Well, I think we found where we're supposed to go. I don't think there's gonna be spiders here. What? Somebody was here.
These people were... Why would anyone want to set up camp here? I wonder what happened to them.
Oh, maybe they used a rope to get down here. I don't know. How else would they do it? There's a note here. Oh, this place is Darkfall Cave. Okay. Darkfall Cave note. Well, got to read this. can barely read it. Sister, I know that you'll come find me, but it will be too late. If you find this letter, get out of this forsaken cave as soon as possible. We were fools to think we could live so close to such creatures. And live peacefully? I should have headed back to camp with you after we placed the torches down here. I thought these trolls would be different, that they would somehow understand that we didn't want to hurt them. I am now cornered, and it's only a matter of time before one of the trolls decides to finish me off. I hope it's a quick death. Farewell, my sister. Without a name, I can't... I'm just going to leave that on you. Sorry. Sorry that it came to this. Why would you want to come down here, though? Unless you have great need. Oh, one of the cure disease potion. No spider eggs. I don't even want the troll fat. It's just heavy. I just spent a lot of time selling all my excess things, so I don't have to carry it. You could use another resist fire. I was used. Please stop pushing me. Cure poison. Coin purse. I'm not taking spider eggs. What if it hatches while I'm carrying it? Ugh. Where's that one on me? Ugh. Just had it with spiders right now. That is the last thing, unless you want to hear me scream like a little girl. If it hatches and starts crawling on me. Maybe they set these up so the trolls... Well, who knows what it's going to do, though. Could drop a rock on... I think it's set up to drop rocks. Okay, Lucian, you want to set that off? Yeah, hold on. Got this. Watch out! Actually, it would have been... If there are trolls, it would have been good to lure them. Gods, how did they even set that up? I mean, I'm big and strong. I'm sure I could have lifted up a boulder, but not all the way up there. I guess I attached ropes to it and hauled it up. Okay, watch out, please. Well, don't hear trolls. Usually they're very loud.
How does it feel? Being a vampire, I mean, not being eaten.
It feels pretty great, actually.
Really? How so?
It just does. I can't explain why exactly. Perhaps it's just the power flowing from it.
You
But
guys...
there are times where... Never mind.
I am trying to listen for trolls.
Something just came to my mind. But it's not
Torches
necessarily
over there.
something I'd like to share with you at this time. I hope you understand.
Wait, I see one
understand.
over there.
Thank you.
Okay, shh. Quiet. Two of them. My sword could use a charging. Swift shock. Lesser. And... another lesser. Do I have another one? Oh, grand. This one doesn't charge. That's not the grand soul in there. Not the grand soul, I mean. It's a grand soul gem, but not the grand soul. Because it would have charged it from empty to full. It wasn't... didn't do very much. Got it. Rinse and repeat with this next one. Oh, it moved. I still got it. Please don't push me. Who's nudging me? Really don't like that, especially when I'm taking shots with my bow. Gah! Oh, this is terrible. Really don't like seeing things like this. Garnet. Could use the ebony. Let's take everything. If we have to fight trolls, I should try to take their souls. That's a troll bed. It's the one I just killed. Huh, got all my arrows back. Oh, stomach, you're always hungry. What's this? That does not look like a bandit. Kind of doubt it's a vampire, but you never know. So we have to go and find out. Guess we should go see what this person's all about. Oh. What have we got here? This isn't just some little shrine.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
Who or what are you?
If loving you was a crime, I'd be guilty as charged.
Please don't distract me, Serana. Hello. Who are you?
I am Knight-Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great Chantry of Auriel.
Gelabor. You're Myr? You don't look like any Myr. You're as white as a Nord. In the snow. Naked in the snow. This cave is a temple to Auriel?
Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh. So many different names for the sovereign of
Akatosh.
the Snow Elves.
Snow elves. So you're Falmer.
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers.
I'd say so.
Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
Oh. Curious, though, that I don't think I've ever met an elf that wants to be called an elf. They always want to be called Myr. I imagine you know why we are here.
Of course. You're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
But why are you here? Do I have a choice?
Absolutely. You could turn around and travel back from wherever you started empty-handed, or you could assist me.
What type of assistance do you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
What? There can't be many snow elves left. You want me to kill one of them? Your brother? Why?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
What exactly did the Betrayed do?
They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
Didn't you fight back?
The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
You don't even know if he's alive.
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight-Paladin of Auriel. And an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
They are Falmer inside you want me to kill, right? So, what way shrine?
Yes, let me show you.
He's tall. Like an Ultimer?
So, this is snow elf magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So, these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple, so we can kill your brother and claim Auriel's bow?
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
How many more way shrines are there?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
The Chantry? What is the Chantry? These caves must be massive.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer.
Oh, to pour the water. So I need to fill this at each way shrine.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
I'll be off then.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Okay. Well.
Questions?
Yes.
I expected as much.
So what is this Chantry of Auriel? Some kind of religious thing?
This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Auriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wish to become enlightened.
Most Snow Elves?
Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Ciribane, Yffrey, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines.
The way shrines are part of the Chantry then?
Oh yes. They were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the Initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here.
Who are the spectral prelates you mentioned?
They're ghosts of the Snow Elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties.
I see. Good, they should be able to help us.
I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum.
So, tell me, who were your people?
They're ghosts of the Snow Elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties.
Alright then.
May Auriel light your path.
This is where you've been living for who knows how long. Very sparse, there's not much here. Hey, Serana. That was weird. Okay, then. Well, I guess that we go through.
Questions?
No.
I expected as much.
You ready, guys? Let's go. Could he be one of the last snow elves?
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
What are these? Some kind of tubers. Never seen that before. Oi! Do you see that? Oh. Wonder. Don't move.
What is it now, you sweet talker?
I don't think I want to fire when you're right there. Okay. Now let's move. Guys are really messing me up. I guess I didn't lose an arrow. Okay, let me just see if this works. Oh. No. Well, I can't say I'm an expert on what lives underground. I used to know, I do know what lives above ground, at least in the Whiterun hold. And pretty much all over. Except for maybe the Reach, which I've never properly been to. Yeah. This is Falmer stuff.
Not very impressive.
Nasty. Is that what we're gonna be facing down here? Oh, it's the actual Falmer! Did you hear it? It was clicking. Let's see if I can't take one of their souls next time. I don't like... I like it when I see them first, not the other way around, though.
Well, you asked for it.
There. I'm not sure what soul I'm capturing, though. I think these are lessers. Good job, Inigo.
Everything else was just I'm not someone to be trifled with.
These Falmer seem different. Yeah, it's got the human heart. These eggs are glowing. Allows me to see. I think maybe this is a dead end. We came from over there, I think. Let's go this way. There's another one. Oh, it moved. Oh, missed me. There's a tripwire. There was one right here. It's back. Oops. It sees us. Or hears us. Lucian, I cannot... Fine, finish it off then.
Done and done. All right.
Daedric arrows. know what? I don't think I should try to trap their souls.
Looks like he's fallen.
They're not worth it.
They must be who that priest was calling.
Let me give you some room.
Serana, sorry.
So, where are we off to now?
Alright then.
Okay.
Good. An ale. This is uncooked. This is not. More houses, I'm sure there's more of them around. They might have chests. Oy.
Close quarters it is then. Are you alright?
Of course I am. Whee. Where is it? Stop moving, stupid thing.
Enough out of you.
Nice work.
What are these? Weird. I'm able to harvest it. You hear that?
Hey, let's show him what you want. Done and done.
Vampire dust. Is this a vampire farmer? Maybe it just had that ingredient on it. Where does this go? Nowhere. Hear it. Where are you?
Who's there?
Ah! Got it.
Ashes to ashes.
That's it?
I love you, Dragonborn.
Nice to hear that, Serana. I think I set off a trap. Hey! That should have been obvious. I can't heal Serana. Because she's a vampire. It would be nice to change that one day. For now, I just have to love her for who she is. What a weird place. I've never seen them construct so much. Usually it's just a few huts. Ugh.
Close quarters it is then.
Two of them.
We'll not have to worry about being ugly ever again.
What happened to the one that was here? Maybe that was that one. Okay. Not much in these places. This is evidently not where we need to go. So we have to continue through Darkfall Passage. I believe this is where we need to go. Trap. Noise trap. Weird. Another one. Charis in there. This one. Must have heard something. I say the same thing. Charis or Charis? What are you? Actually, this was a tough one. Ooh. Spell has a weird effect. Ice spike. What? I didn't see them. This came through the waterfall. I've noticed an absence of beds. Like, where do they sleep? These their beds? Sleep on the grass or whatever flora is here. Okay, we're going through. Looks like we can go either way. This is trapped. More of their homes. Oh, you moved. This one was a bit tougher. I'll judge at the time what's tough enough. I don't want weak souls. Oh, oh! I set off another one. Traps everywhere. Didn't get me. Alchemy table. Alchemy lab. Healing potions, which I need. I used so many of them. Probably about 20. Just recently. Wait! Yeah, we came from here. Eugh, don't even know. Foam or something. Noise traps and... Wait, that would have killed us. Or me. Apparently it got somebody at some point. Careful. High road or the low road? They both go same place. Elven sword. These are probably myrrh. Darkfall Passage Note 2.
Pull chains and traps. Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, the Falmer wanted to keep there.
A trap. Strange why the cursed have set up so many traps near this stone barrier. Going to rest for a bit, not take any chances. They set up those traps for a reason, and I'm not about to go rushing in to find out why. Just going to sit here, regain my strength, and possibly try and use the traps to my advantage. You know what? You can have your note back. Alright, we have a trap here. These are weapons. No, they're not. They're ropes. Well, one of them's going to open up this door, I take it. We have to find out which one it is. That did it. What? Serana, sorry.
That's enough out of you.
I'm sorry. I can't heal you. What kind of cat is this? Is this a saber cat? Wasn't it glowing purple? Isn't that Gelibor over there? I think it is. Way over there. Oh, what's this? Get back, it's moving. There's not much room here. Ooh. I don't think that is probably healthy to breathe in. What a weird plant. Why is all these plants down underground that I've never heard or seen of? Yeah, careful, there's plants. See? Is that like an underground deer? They glow. Is this glowing roots? May not ever see these things again. More of those plants. We don't need to go over there. Hopefully not, anyways. Reminds me a bit of Blackreach. Look at the mushrooms are back. Alright, what's down here? Oof. Ugh. Oh, come on. Another one of those cats. That's already spotted me. Oh!
Are you alright?
It did not get me. It's been getting other things around here, though. Oh, that's not Gelibor, that's... Eek, get going. We found where we're to go. Of course it wouldn't be Gelibor, because we teleported, right?
I think there's another way shrine up there.
Yes,
Here we go.
this is what we found. Well, they want to know who we are. Can try talking to it, though.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then behold Auriel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Strange deer. Thank you, Ghost. I need to draw water from here. 1 of 5 places to go. Alright. Hey, another one! Cat versus cat. My money's on Inigo. Okay. Now that that excitement is over, we have another veil, or part of the veil to go to. Please don't push me. Well, you can push me a little.